Hey stream, how's it going? Let me get this set up first. There we go. Cool. That's good. This should be good. I forgot the bandana today, so my head's gonna be sweaty and stuff. But I got a new tool. This will hopefully help me cut off that rusted bolt and remove the exhaust bracket at the very least. So got some metal carbide cutting stuffs. This appears to be just okay. Alright. I guess that's technically upside down, but I don't know if I have a lot of room to begin with, so try it out this way. If not, I can flip it. Cool. Take this with us, put the old battery in. It's a range of something to 12, okay. That's loud. Alright. Safety equipment. What time is it? 7 o'clock. So hopefully, this will be quick enough to not bother too many people, so. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and mostly close the garage door, not entirely, because heat. It is incredibly hot today. That should contain some of the noise, or help contain it. See my light. It's a new day, so let's sweep a little bit. Get some of this crud out from under here. Okay. Don't want to be sliding on too much dirt. Or tracking it everywhere. Come to think of it, I don't think I've swept the entire... Did I ever sweep the entire garage? I don't think I did. Check that later. Maybe. Okay. Cool. So hot, my glasses are already fogging up here. Alright, safety glasses. We're gonna try to just go for it, I guess. See what happens. Am I forgetting anything? Probably. I don't feel like missing much. Right, I put the transmission on this earlier so it doesn't, so it wasn't sagging so much, or had all the weight on that part. Okay, so hopefully y'all can see it, but it's this bolt right in here that needs cut out. So kind of want to do as close to the bracket as possible, but it has a tapered washer on it. Do I even have room to shove this in here? Ooh, it's gonna be close. I don't know if I'll have room to really shove it in there. It's not quite as long as I need it. Yeah, of course, shine in my face. That's it, yep, shine in my face. Stupid light. Alright, come on. That may or may not work, I don't know. Can I attack it from this angle? That's actually the battery's kind of in the way, but that might work. It won't cut straight, but it definitely cut into it. I don't know how hard this is to handle, but this will definitely go. I can also flip this around. Oh, where'd I put that wrench thing? Allen wrench? Is that what I forgot? I forgot the other wrench. Okay. Oh. Okay. So this you can flip around. Also change the angle if I really need to, which I don't know if I will or not yet, so we'll just leave it straight for now. All right. It's not actually in a good spot for this. Okay. Try my best to control this. didn't need to take it all the way out to take it out. Okay, well, good to know. That was hard to control and really loud. It's cut through part of it. That definitely vibrated loose there. I'm gonna turn down the speed slightly. Maybe give myself a little bit more control. Not as violent as the angle grinder, but definitely still harder to keep control over. That might work. Okay. Definitely cutting through the nut. Maybe a little bit of the stud. It's hard to see what I'm doing, and when it slips, I don't know if it went through or not. Can I attack it from this angle at all? Feasibly? Maybe a little bit. Bit some of it. Kind of wonder if I can get like some long vice grips and tear that up now. I don't know. Ideally, we'd cut the bolt out entirely. Might have to see if I can get any longer pieces to chop with. Man, it's not going as smoothly as I had hoped. I mean, it is going. I'm going to slow this down a little bit. But this thing vibrates like crazy. That's hard to hold on to. Shakes like crazy. So that popped it over. Nope. There it is. There's part of it. Trying to make it land in my mouth apparently. Yeah, that's practically welded together now. Kind of warm. Huh. Well, I honestly don't know if that helped at all. I'm not able to cut where I want to. I could try putting something on that again and see if it turns now. Don't remember what size that is though. Might be a 12 or 14. It's 12, hopefully. Actually, why not try this? So I have no leverage to hammer it on. Okay. Where's my 12? Okay. And it fits on there kind of loosely, but it's on. Okay. Well, let's do it this way then, if we can. Okay, I think that's on. Don't know if I'm pushing against the bolts or against the car at this point. I think I'm rounding it. I'm not entirely sure though. Short of removing the subframe, I don't see how this bolt's gonna come out. Like theoretically I should be able to reach it like this, but I think it's slipping maybe. And there's no turn. I'll try lifting it back up in there, I guess, but think that's helping. Oh, it's spinning. It's actually turning. Okay. Maybe that cut did enough to remove it. Let's see here. The teeth on this raker bar are not very fine at all. That popping noise and cracking noise is the bolt turning. It definitely turned. It's definitely still in there, but it's turned. Spray a little bit of the stuff in there. And maybe, let's see if we can get wrenched with hopefully more finer. I haven't really tried this one that much yet. Finer teeth. See if this can turn it. Nope, it won't reach. Let's try the regular wrench. Turning little by little. Keep the right kind of pressure on it without wearing out my fingers, ideally. I think we're literally going one and two, maybe one tooth at a time. Still turning. I think it's literally one tooth at a time. Come on, bolt. You want to come out. I know you do. Question is, how far do I need to bring it? Oh, can I do two tooth? I don't know. Seems to be coming out. how to tell when it's free from the bottom piece. Oh, okay, that part moved. Okay, it's free. There we go. Alright. Ta-da! Man, that was a bugger to get out. Chopped off the end of it. So we need to get a new one of these. Or something similar. So don't lose it, so I can compare. And where'd the other end go? Oh, well, if I find the piece I can chop off, I'll add that to it. But that bracket should be loose now. In theory. Worst case scenario, I can add a... I should be able to trim this up. Yep, there we go. And add a new nut to it to make sure it comes out and stuff. Why is this still stuck? What's it stuck on now? The bracket. Bracket's loose. But it's sandwiched in there. Okay. I think it's enough to remove it. I think. I think the problem is this clamp here is still in the way. That wrench attacked me. Let's get a different one. This wrench too big. Too thick. Alright, let's try this one. I mean, that's pliable. I think it's also rust welded, but to the exhaust. So, how do exhaust places exist? This is horrible. I don't know if I'm making it worse or better. Yeah, that bracket's just like rust welded on there pretty good. I wonder if this section comes off at all or if that's just the shielding. I think it's the shielding. So maybe, I'm not sure actually. I wonder if I can wrap tap it out of the way or something. Metal dust. That seems to be going well. I might end up needing this at some point. I'm gonna leave it under there just in case. What was I doing? Right, wrap, tap. Okay, so mallet, other mallet, hammer, other hammer. That should be good. And then having my punches anywhere. Where did I put my where are my punches? Oh, here they are. Cool. Gotta stay hydrated. I need to remember I have this over here. Ooh. Grab this too. Okay. I have some persuasion tools. Let's see if I can persuade this out of the way. Also be nice if this light is somewhere useful, not shining in my face like it likes to do. It just has to be good enough. Let's try prying first. Oh, that might have just worked. Alright, light, I need you again. I still need you. Please come back. Please. Okay. So I move the other side. Like, this is supposed to be like loose now, but it's still in the way. That might be enough. I don't want to bend up this bracket too much. Alright, so let's, this is loose-ish. Definitely loose-ish. Movable? I don't know. Loose-ish? Yes. Got ourselves a puzzle here. I would just remove the exhaust piece, but that bolt right there is a pain and a half to deal with. And I could try to just pry it off. The problem is I don't know if it would go back on easily. Okay, that's now wide open. Can I shift this out of the way? Can I put the light somewhere useful and it not fall or shine in my face? The real challenge is to being a mechanic. Can you steady the light? Alright, so this now slide out of the way-ish. And then this. Still, oh, nope, there it goes. Cool. Alright, hopefully I didn't bend that too much, or if at all. Looks like, yeah, that washer was welded on here, so there's no loosening this side. That was spot welded on. So I can probably grind it off, this nut, and then get a new nut and maybe a lock washer. And just use that instead of the spot welded nut and a new bolt and call it good. I could try using this, but just the bracket probably. Alright, so that will need some adjustment. And the bracket's free. Woo! I guess we can go back to taking out the supporting bolts for the transmission. Thank you, Jack. You may now return to being emergency backup. Emergency. Alright. I believe those are all 17s. They're all loose. It's a 14. Where's my short 17? Ah! 19, 18, 17. Ah, here it is. Okay. All right. This is a little weird. Okay, so I think we'll do. Make sure this is loose. Okay, so I think we'll do this one last. Alright, this is bottom left. We'll just make a new pattern here so we can just merge that later. Second from bottom right. Again, these should all be broken loose, assuming I did my previous task good enough. Alright, this one. I saw it move with that one. I'm a little afraid to take it further out now. I might make that one the last one. If I take all these out too. So that one's still on. Okay, the top ones are out. The small bracket ones you saw. This is tight again. Okay, so these two I think are the last big bolts. Let's get those small ones out of the way. I believe those are 14s. At least, actually, I'm not sure if they're all 14s. This one's a 14 though. And that one looks smaller. Okay, so this one. Gotta re-brake that one, I guess. Is this spinning on the other side or something? A little confused here. Okay, so that nut's holding on a stud. It seems. Where'd you go? All right. So it's nut in the front, bolt in the back, and this one's above the far right one. I'll do it like that. Then that one up there, I think, let's try a 12. It might be a 10, but we'll see. It's a 10. All right. Okay, so that's very loose. Ish. Not really loose, but sort of loose. Not turning very easily. It's rubbing against these lines here. What? Okay, this is now catching on my shirt. I don't know what happened there, but we're back. I don't know how long I was gone. Doesn't appear to be too long. Hopefully still got most everything. So I'm down to the last two bolts. Gonna put the jack under there, support the weight of the transmission. Then remove the last 2 bolts and then remove the transmission. But before I do that, I wanted to put this stuff in so that I know where things are. So that goes there. This one is also pretty high up. So right there. This one I think goes right above the big bolts. And it went on like that. And then this one is towards the bottom, but not the bottom. And this one's bottom, but on the other side here. Okay. So that's the layout. We got 2 more bolts. I forget which side this is on. I'll have to double check before I remove it. Let's see, jack. Jack is over there. Alright. Okay, I guess some wood to ease the difference, hopefully a little bit. Okay. Start bringing this up. Okay, and now let's figure out where we want this. So I imagine most of the way the transmission is going to be in the middle here, or middle-ish spot. Actually, it might be a little bit towards the engine side. So I imagine most of the weight's going to be around here. Is that pretty centered? Maybe right about there. Still need room to reach this bolt. Oh. Okay. So that's somewhat supportive. Let's move it forward slightly, or towards the rear. So still need room to get this bolt out. Okay, so that is now moving. Okay, let's move this. Okay. So that should now be supporting a lot of the transmission. Let's remove the harder to reach bolt up there from the other side. Still going? We're still going. Okay, good. So this side. This one is below. Okay, so it goes below that one. All right. Oh, excited. Transmission finally gets to come out. after all this time, preparation and work. Whoop. That was a nut. Not a bolt. Alright, there's a loose nut somewhere. Which means that's a free... Yep, there it is. So loose bolts, and this one goes under the other one. Alright, let me go ahead and put this in here. So this bigger one goes under the smaller one, and it goes in that way. And the nut's somewhere under there, I gotta grab it. Okay. And then there's one more bolt that goes right there. I don't know where the nut ended up. I think it's inside the jack somewhere. So I may not worry about it right now. And just remove it. Gotta clean up all this anyways. Alright. So this last one I hope is removable with all the stuff in the way here. Hold on, do I have a like... I have an 18, that might be enough to move it. It's really a 17 now. Sorry, that was loud. Okay, yeah. Since I'm loosening that tightening, this should be good enough to move it. Okay. I'm trying to stay out from where it might fall, hopefully, as best I can. So it's more than just this bolt holding it in right now, to be clear. But this is the last fastener holding it securely and safely. So now it's out. It's the bottom right. It should be all the bolts. And we should be good to wiggle it free. In theory. Oh, she's definitely loose. Or he, I don't know. Depends on how you look at it. I'd say the transmission's more of a... actually, I don't really know, because the input has a tongue, but the output is recessed. So I'd say it's a she. Okay, so that's loose. It's not... It's not out, though. Doesn't seem to be anything holding it back right now. That's out of the way-ish. Let's push that further back if I can. No. That's seems to be good. Okay, so I think we lower the jack slightly and then slowly get it out of there. Hopefully. Alright, let's stay on the engine side where it's relatively safer. And we'll slowly lower this. It's not ideal. Well, that is what it is. Okay. Let's tighten that. That might work. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Still on the spindle thing, the output shaft. A little bit more support. Alright, let me get slightly under here. Oh, it's not terribly heavy, I guess. At least not this end of it. See if I can wiggle it free at all. Come on. Is it in gear? I don't know. There it goes. Okay. It's free. Oh no, Jack, don't run away from me. You stay right there. Okay. Then let's lower it slowly. Jack's going down. Oh, it's not entirely free. Stuck on. Okay, hold up. Something ain't right. Where's my light? That's loose. I think it's just getting stuck on the exhaust. I might have to just go directly under it and move it myself. I kind of prefer not to do that, but okay. Should help support it. What on earth could it get stuck on? She's stuck on something. Those lines, maybe? Oh, maybe. That's not good. Well, this is not going as smooth as I hoped it would. Okay, that's stuck. This exhaust is in the way. Unfortunate. I'm gonna have to check if I damaged anything. Hopefully I didn't. But looks like I meant to pull it further back to get to clear the housing from the exhaust and the subframe. I don't know how I'm gonna put this back in there. Oh, I got it. Okay, she's free. Oh, she's heavy. She's on my lap. Okay. Can we set you on the ground, please? Get off me, please. Thank you. Okay. She's free. But at what cost? Oh, let's take a look at the damage here. So I think we rubbed against these lines here. It just seems to be superficial damage. Probably spray paint over that with some strong paint to make sure it doesn't rust. But I think those lines will be fine. Yeah. And probably touch up that with some paint. Keep it from rusting. Cool. And there's the clutch assembly. Oh, that's probably not good. That's loose. I don't think that's supposed to be that loose. I feel like this is wrong in some ways looking down here. Oh. Dirty. Alright. Okay, that was exhausting. I can't imagine having to put it back. It's one thing at a time. Okay. And now that I'm able to reach in here, I wonder if removing these nuts would be easier. Some nuts on that side. So if I can get these out, probably after removing the flywheel, I might be able to remove that section of the exhaust, which would make putting the transmission back in easier, and replace those bolts with something a little better. I can reach the back of the engine now too. Look at that. That is so cool. Alright, let me get out of here. Oh good, it's still going. Okay. Oh, there's the nut. So let's not lose this. This goes on this one, I think. Whew. I'm gonna pull out the transmission in a minute here. From out of the car, let me catch my breath. Drink some water. Whew. Okay, what's the battery on this thing right now? 33%. So I think it just doesn't understand this aftermarket battery. So I might be good with the battery. Okay, let's get this out of the way. There it is. And again, it's a manual transmission, so it could be a he because you got the stick back there for the output, you know. We didn't damage any of this, did we? Like the boot here, maybe? Nah, the boot looks fine. Okay. These connectors look all right. Oh, maybe a little cleaning needed. Cool. That is a transmission. Let's see here. That's 20, whatever that means. And this poor thing's falling apart. I don't think we can make sense out of this label, unfortunately. Wow. So the plan is pop this in a car, take to my parents' place, and scrub it, clean off really good, and then bring it back here so I can work on it. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that. Cool. Seems to be like a breather hole here. I could probably take off the entire turret after I clean it, probably though. Input shaft. Let's grab a light here. Let's see. It definitely has grease everywhere. That's good. Yeah, I mean, it might be a little loud. So yeah, I'm gonna replace a lot. So yeah, that bearing's gonna get replaced. The grease, obviously. I think I might as well just get a new clutch while I'm at it. Probably keep it stock, because that's the way I kind of roll with this one. We'll have to correct the issue of removing the wrong bolt. But that shouldn't be too bad, because we gotta take it entirely apart anyways. So, like, this is the front section, we got a mid section, we got a rear section, we got the stick. But yeah, got the input for the clutch. We got the bracket for the hydraulic part of the clutch. Yep. One of these connectors is for the reverse switch, so it knows to turn on the reverse lights, and the other connector, I'm not entirely sure. And then this one's for the speed sensor. Maybe one's for engine RPM. Maybe it reads it from the transmission. I'm not sure. Spins, sorta. Cool. If I put it in gear, it's a little harder to spin, but I can spin it in this gear. Yeah. And there's no other gear right now. It should be reversed, but definitely isn't. Right, and then we pop it out and then stick it in any gear. So it's right, yep, so that's all broken. So at the very least, if I can't rebuild this myself. I can get a shop to do it probably for me. Hopefully for cheaper because I got it out of the car already. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do it myself. Wow, this thing's strong. I'm a little exhausted, so sorry I'm slowing down here. I gotta collect my thoughts, figure out how and what I want to do. I kind of want to remove the clutch while I'm down here. How do I keep the engine from moving? I don't know, how hard is it to remove the clutch? Or should I just leave it in there until I get my new clutch? Like, I want to know if I need a new flywheel too anyways. Or at the very least have this one resurfaced somewhere. I don't know where. Let's take a look at the flywheel. Or the clutch assembly here. So yeah, there's a bearing here that's just loose. I don't think it's supposed to be. Although I might have popped it out with moving the transmission around like that. It looks like I removed these bolts, and that will remove the clutch assembly. Those appear to be 14s, maybe. Oh, everything's in chaos now. Yep. And I can move the engine. How do I keep the engine from moving? Is that a gasket? Oh, like a gasket here. And that's the starter that's loose now. Maybe put that in back later, I guess. This appears to be some kind of like gasket to hold it together. Alright, maybe replace that as well. How do I keep this from moving? Okay, what if I put these two bolts back in and then get like a flathead and shove it in there or something? Spinning this way. So if I grab like that bolt and then put that, ooh, my neck. Like that. Ooh, grab that bolt. Okay. Okay, so let's grab this bolt. Put it back here. Whoop. Oh, my neck. My poor neck. Okay. Maybe the wrench will work. So then we shine the light in my face. And put this like right there, maybe. Try that. Nope, it still moves. What if I don't know, jammed it like that? There we go. This one. Okay. So those are spinning. I don't know if I have to keep chasing the looseness or not. But we got a wrench here. So. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my... I have my battery under here. That means I can use power tools. And in the process of grabbing the power tool, drop the piece I need. Ay, ay, ay. I can't keep track of anything, can I? In an attempt to make things easier, I made things difficult. Oh, there's a screwdriver. Oh, did I just leave it on here? All right. One, two, 3. I'm replacing the clutch anyway, so I'm not worried about uneven distribution. The number after 3. At least I plan on replacing it. We'll see if I can afford replacing it. Alright, so it should be free. Okay, and there's the flywheel. No lip on it, so that'd be a good flywheel. I don't know, should I replace it with a lighter one? don't think I need to. It's been a good flywheel. Might get a resurface though, I don't know. We'll see. If I take it off, I can replace the engine seal, which I should probably do anyways, so rear main seal. So yeah, that might come off. Let me scooch out here so I can look at the clutch. Oh. Okay. Okay, we're still rolling. Okay, good, good. So this was loose in there. Sounds crusty. I believe this was for the flywheel, so that actually, the flywheel will probably have to come out for that anyways. Clutch actually has a lot of material left on it, it looks like. I think. Maybe. I don't know how to tell. I haven't had any trouble with it, so maybe I can look up some specs and see if it lines up with it still. This doesn't seem bad. Actually, it looks pretty healthy, other than that bearing. So, I don't know. Maybe I should have been more careful with the distribution of weight off this, because I might reuse it. I only have so much money. Only have so much money. Alright, well, we can deal with that later. Let me check the battery on this thing. Now it says 18%, so the battery's definitely going down. Let's see if I can break those bolts free from the flywheel. See if I can remove that. Back under we go. Yeah, that bearing was supposed to go in here. It might have come out when I was messing with the engine, taking it out and stuff, so it might be fine. Let's see. Should have all these bolts and lock washers. Okay. So let's see. Those look like 17s. Nope. Bigger. I have not prepared for this. 918. It's a 19. Ah, okay. These might be a little harder to turn, I would imagine. But yeah, so let's grab a screwdriver. Toss it in here somewhere. And this will turn upward, so go like that. Oh! This might work, I don't know. I expect these to be pretty tight. pressure on that stud there. Oh, it's trying to stab me. Daggum screwdriver. All right. Nope. I wish this one had a ratchet on it. I'm just spinning and spinning and spinning. I can't get this to lock in anywhere. Prefer not to hold on to the teeth, but I don't know if I have much of a choice at this point. Oh yeah, that's really on there. Oh. I don't know how to lock this wheel. Maybe grab this one and put it here. This one up a little bit. It's turning a little bit. It's loose. Is this one maybe? Okay, so these should all be loose partially. Okay, whew. Do I have 19? Yes. Power tool time. Going to sneeze, then it went away. I smell something. Oh, there she is. Okay. Oh, my neck. Ugh, so tired. Why does it smell? Why is it wet there? Was it, ouch, was it leaking? Or is it supposed to have a little bit of oil there? I'm not entirely sure. That might actually be a passageway to the engine through there. So let's go ahead and just put these in loosely at least. I'm trying to sit up into the car a little bit because my back and neck are worn out right now, so bear with me. Hopefully I didn't oblong or I mess up that bolt too much. Seems to be pretty straight still. Okay. Let's take the flywheel out of here. Whew. That's some mass to it. That's what, maybe 20 pounds, I would imagine. Maybe 25. Whew. All right. So either I get the flywheel machined, or I get a new one. This one might be fine. I might keep the clutch. I don't know. I'm kind of debating on that, whether or not to replace it. Definitely need to replace the bearing for the flywheel, obviously, but I mean, that clutch has plenty of material on it, it looks like to me. I have to double check with internet sources and figure all that out. Yeah, this bearing came from here. This is probably one of the lab bearings I was having troubles with. So, I don't know. Heavy stuff. Heavy stuff. Car's lighter now. Now. All right. This little rubber protection on it now is causing that to rust. Oh well. Sorry I'm not talkative, I'm just catching up with my thoughts and my breath and deciding what to do next. So I think a new clutch assembly, I think that's at least $500. I technically don't have any money right now. Kind of spent it all already. Gotta save up again. But this is a project that can't wait for me to get money, so I have to borrow some, I guess, and pay it off over time. Part of the reason for doing it myself, though, I guess. But I don't know. I should probably look up some specs online, see if this flywheel's in specs, because I have a caliper over here and stuff I can check it with. I think that might reach, I'm not entirely sure. But and if I got a new flywheel, I don't know if I'd get a lighter one or keep it stock. I'm not entirely sure. Because the nice thing about the heavier wheel is that it keeps its momentum easier. So the engine may not rev as quickly, but it holds that rev pretty well. So it just makes it shifting easier and stuff. So, and for the less experienced shifter. And this car is regularly borrowed, so even if I did learn how to use the lighter flywheel and all that, I don't know if I'd find much use for it. Or not, I mean, I would have fun with it probably, and I'd get used to it, but then when someone else hops in the car to drive it, it wouldn't be great. Oh yeah. But this spline goes on this spline somehow. Yep, there it is. Spin, spin, spin. But at the very least, I could call up some places, see if I can just bring this somewhere and get it repaired by someone else. I mean, worst case scenario, but oh yeah, I forgot about this thing. Someone had the interesting idea to not use this, which I'm not entirely sure if it's usable. Maybe the threads on this thing gave out or something. But this design would keep it from spinning as long as both bolts were in there. And they replaced it with this, I think. Maybe. This looks smaller. Maybe they replaced it with a different one? Something else on there, maybe? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I have to look at my old footage again to figure out what goes where. I'm a little too tired to clean up. I don't want to clean up. I can do like a partial cleanup. A full cleanup later. Anything with the battery can go over there to get charged at the house. A scraper would be kind of useful, maybe. And yeah. I don't know what more I want to stream. So what I might do is I need to set up something for Father's Day at home. So I might pack up at least the medium-sized wrench box. Take that home with me with the transmission. Set up the thing for Dad's Father's Day thing, and take this with me and clean it. Bring it back. Try to do it all in one day. I might have to wait for the weekend then, which I'd rather not do because I want to get this apart soon so I can order parts for it. Maybe I should make a tentative parts list of things that I might buy. So, okay, so first item, bearing, flywheel. Let's put an M in front of the stuff we might do. Might do a flywheel. He might do a clutch. We'll definitely need a new throw out bearing, which might have been something that was squeaking anyways. So what was it? Main, rear, so rear, main, seal, I guess. Rear main seal for the engine. I don't think I'll need a new gasket for this, but just in case, maybe. Gasket, bell, housing. What else might I need? Oh, I need trans fluid. That's important to fill up afterwards. I'll probably need transmission grease. If it's something special, I don't know. Transmission, or really assembly grease. Assembly grease. I think I have most of the tools I need. I might need some adapters down the line. I'm not really sure. Obviously I'll need internal transmission parts, but I don't know what I need until I take it apart. Anything over there I need to oh, so exhaust, bracket, bolt, and nut, and block washer, and washer to replace that piece there. I might at some point take that bracket piece home and grind it at home where I'm a little braver to be loud. Why is this not blowing at me? Blow at me. The fan, that is. Let's see. I mean, tool-wise, I think the only thing I don't know is until I take the transmission apart. I mean, I did buy that thing for this reason, and for other reasons, obviously, but this was the push to get it. So, hydraulic press, that is. I think I'll need a lot more, like, brake clean. I'll need some degreaser and I don't know if I need more towels right now. It wouldn't hurt to get more blue towels. Blue shop towels, towels. What else? I'd get like a little mini Bluetooth boombox if I wasn't worried about noise and attracting attention. Something that'll hold this back would be nice. What's it rattling against? Is it this piece? It's that piece right there rattling. I see. Up tape in here. Oh, I think I took it out. What's rattling? Oh, this side. Now it's rattling down there. I'm chasing phantoms? I don't know what you call it. There, okay. We're good? Cool. So I need something like, I need like a, it'd be nice to have a metal table. And I really should get a clamp. I don't know what to clamp it on. Table and clamp would be nice. It might be required for all I know. But I guess that's a good start of a list. And all my money's gone already before I even get it. Alright, well, I think that's it for stream. I'm gonna collect a few things, maybe one wheel around a little bit, and then shower, go and relax, figure this out. Maybe tomorrow or something. Talk to my sister, see if I can borrow the bigger car to put stuff in. I can wrap this in like the tarp I have or something, and use that to keep it from messing up the inside of the car. Or use trash bags, maybe even. Trash bags would probably work fine. Yep, man, I got a lot of thinking to do. Lots of thinking. Alright, well, I'll put this back. Alright. Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I have 1% battery left, so this is awesome, I guess. Time to end. I will see y'all again real soon. Okay. Cool. Well, for anyone who's here, you can take a sneak peek of what I might do later. I don't know if I'll do it tonight. I'm kind of low energy. Probably best to get sleep and then deal with all this tomorrow. It's like a rubber vent thing. Interesting. So I took this home, or took it to my parents' place, cleaned it off with like engine degreaser. I can't listen to myself and talk at the same time. I feel weird. Then it rained like 5 minutes later. Like really rained, like hard. Then I went back out, rinsed it off, and then put some of that purple cleaner stuff you can get at like AutoZone or whatever, and let that sit for a while. Rinsed that off, put more of it on. Used my drill with a brush attachment thing, like a disc of just brushes and bristles on the bottom. Went all over it, rinsed that off, and actually got it really nicely clean. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's definitely a lot better than it was. So I can definitely start taking this apart and not have to worry about getting a whole bunch of grime anywhere. I don't really have a bench, so that's gonna be my, like a floor table, I guess. I'm gonna set on a couple of things maybe and have at least a little bit off the ground. Just want to keep the parts clean and stuff on the inside. So I believe when I start taking it apart, I can start from this side, get all this innard stuff out here, take off the bell housing, and then I guess I then take off this, the linkage housing, I guess you could say. Maybe have to take out the turret too, or the shifter in the turret. And then this, the core piece. So I have a feeling the linkage might be broken, so I have to check all that. I haven't really ordered any parts yet because I want to make sure this is even feasible for me. So yeah, just want to make sure I can do this before I order a whole bunch of parts that I may or may not need. And I order the parts from my place. Maybe I can get a kit for cheaper than buying individual parts, you know, so. But this is the 6-speed, so it's not as common, and the parts for it are more expensive apparently, so that's a thing. Oh wait, this is the vent. And what's this? I have no, maybe this is a grommet? I don't know. So we're gonna find all that out. Got my VIN number here, I guess. I think that's the same VIN number. I would hope it is. But got that. There's a sticker here that did not survive. It didn't survive the cleaning, and before that it didn't survive just existing, so that's unfortunate. But hopefully after all this is done, this will actually shift into more than 3rd and 4th gear. But yeah. Oh, and so I'm kind of not sure if I want to replace the clutch pack or not. I could replace it, but it'd be like $90 more. I'm kind of short on money right now, but I mean, it'd be well spent. It's not horrible. It has some material left on it. The issue is that my sister is going to be driving this car for a while because her car is broken after I get this fixed, fingers crossed. So, and she's not super familiar with manual transmissions, so she'll be learning, and which means she'll be more likely to burn out a clutch. So either I put this one back in and let her burn this one out if she, has a problem with it while she's learning, or I put a new one in and be less likely to burn out entirely. I don't know. But if I put a new one in, and if she ruins the new one somehow, I don't know, it's entirely possible, then it's disassembly again, just to replace it. At least this much disassembly, maybe a little slightly less, I'm not sure. Or I put this one back in, let her ruin this one, and then it's also disassembly again. Or she doesn't ruin either. I could put this one back in and it lasts for however long it lasts and still be good. Or you can put a new one back in and it not have to worry about it at all. So I don't know. So I'm gonna have to replace things like the bearings and stuff like that. But the clutch pack itself, do I save 90 bucks? Do I spend another 90 bucks? I might end up doing it, I'm not sure. So that's where I'm at with the clutch. Underneath the car, I don't know if you can see that very well, it's not very well lit right now. It's a great temperature to be working in the car right now. I'm too tired. I wouldn't be doing much. So, and a lot of what I'm about to have to do is reading, looking up stuff online in the forums, make sure I disassemble this correctly and be able to put it back together correctly, find like spec sheets and stuff for different parts, and make sure I have the right ones and figure out what parts I need to order. So, yay! But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting project. It was really hot today. It was like 98, I think, 97, 98, and then it rained and cooled off a whole bunch. But I don't know. Tomorrow might be just as hot. So it'd be better to work during the night. I don't know. I'm gonna check back on the stream, make sure things are happy. This is the first time I've have it set up so that it streams to the computer, and then the computer streams to Twitch. But so I don't know if this is a better setup. I mean, it's better because I can set scenes and stuff, like, and we can change scene. I need to find a better way to change scenes. We got like a starting scene, a BRB scene, and a leaving scene. Just some things I threw together. So hopefully, I don't know, does that make this better content? Oh, something I didn't check. So I covered this. Is it still oily? Yes, okay, good. I want to make sure I didn't clean that part. Alright. Yeah. I think that'll be it for tonight. I have some things to figure out, so I will see y'all later. Thanks for joining, and good night. I'll see you again real soon.